You basically have to wait right till the very end of the year. Oh.
Huh? Junpei-kun?
Oh yeah, these are the only two that haven't decided yet, really, haven't they? So I guess they've gotta come to the same conclusion at the same time. You wouldn't expect Fuuka and Junpei, though, to, you know, meet up and both end up deciding. Because that's inevitably where this is going, isn't it? Then they just completely contradict it. But that's that art book, isn't it? The drawings that Chidori did.
Oh, hey, Fuuka.
What? He didn't say Fuuka, he kind of just went, hey, what was that?
What are you doing here?
Nothing, really. I come here when I'm feeling down.
Is that Chidori's sketchbook?
Yeah. This is where I first met her. What are you doing here, Fuuka?
Oh, I went home for a bit. I've been going back there a lot lately.
I see. You know, you've really changed, Fuuka. You're totally different from when you first came to the dorm.
Really?
Yeah, you were so timid back then. But now you're so strong.
You've changed too, Junpei-kun.
Yucatan said the same thing. But I don't think so. I mean, just the other day I got all freaked out about being scared. I am such a wuss.
That's not true.
But I really was scared. Actually, I'm still scared. But after thinking about it, I realized that I don't want to lose my memory. If I forget everything, that means I'll forget Chidori too. And I wouldn't even be alive right now if it wasn't for her, you know? So I say F that.
You're scared because you're not running away. That's nothing to be ashamed of.
Fuuka.
That's why I want to protect everyone. Think about it. The dark hour is really scary too, isn't it? But our persona's awakened, and we're here today. The future hasn't been decided yet. And I want to be true to myself.
True to yourself. You're really something, Fuuka. We should fight.
I agree.
Wonderful. It was exactly as I foresaw. I'm curious now because this is just one thing that occurred. Let's have a look. What is the name? Oh, that's interesting. Looking at the voice actor, right? The voice actor for Akihiko also voiced Yukari's dad. Does that mean Akihiko is secretly her brother? But that tends to happen, it's well, that's an interesting one as well. While the protagonist may be silent, his voice actor certainly isn't, because he voiced Pharos and Ryoji, because they are one and the same after all. And of course, he also voices someone else as well, but spoilers on that one. Who else is there? Oh, that's interesting. Igo's voice actor also voiced Shuji. So if you ever wanted, to hear Igo cracking some jokes, I guess you got Shuji there. It's the same voice actor, at least in the English version. Specifically this version, they've obviously, aside from maybe one voice actor, I think they've basically recast everyone in the remake, at least for the English dub. Wow, buddy. Which character is this? Oh yeah, that Takaya guy, you know, the weird cult dude. Same voice actor for Mitsuru's father. So an interesting contrast there. Oh, that's another one. Are you kidding me? Shinjiro, you know, the badass. Same guy voices that asshole Jin, the character I hate more than anyone else. He also voice acted Officer Kurosawa, who sells the stuff at the police station, but you know, he only has one scene where he has any voice acting. Oh wait. Now I'm confused actually. Oh wait, no. I think that might be the Japanese voice actor for it actually. Because one you got Liam O'Brien, Akiko, and then you got Hikaru Midori Kawa. So I assume they kind of jumbled it together with Japanese voice actor because you're not very confident. Yeah, they have. Where's Fuuka's voice actor though? Oh, that's a contrast as well. Aigis' voice actor also voiced Natsuki, Fuuka's friend. Very different personalities. Where's Fuuka's voice actor? Where the hell is she in this list? It's bugging me. The voice sounded familiar in that scene. I couldn't help but think about it. Like, I'll just look at the IMDb page. Hopefully that happens. Instead of just looking at like a summary. That's just showing the Japanese voice actor down. Wait. Are you kidding me? Is that why I didn't find that one? It's because look at this, right? Fuuka Yamagishi, voice English version. Rumors. Are you telling me that nobody actually knows who Fuuka's voice actor actually was in this version? And all the English voice actors are listed as uncredited. It's like they do all the voice acting for the dub version and they don't even get credit for it. I assume maybe that means like in the credits they're not even mentioned, which is kind of weird. I guess maybe they just didn't bother to have a section for, you know, the English dub, I guess. So it'd be confusing, you get to the credits and just like, these Japanese names here for the voice actors, they have really convincing English accents, you know? There's no sign of the Japanese accent in the voice acting in this game. Like, yeah, it's because they did the original Japanese dialogue, and it was dubbed by different actors for English, but we didn't bother putting them in credits. But anyways, if this is the rumored one, let's see what she's done. It's Mela Lee. Unconfirmed, because it says rumors. What is she done? Wait, is that right? 233? 233 voice actors? That's insane. A lot of video games. And some anime here and there. Kinda go together, really, don't they? Like if you're voice acting video games, you're probably voice acting anime as well. Wait, she voice acted Hina in Rune Factory 5? I played that game. That's the little girl, isn't it? I think, if I recall. And I still remember when I'd, go through the fandom wiki for that. To like check each character's page, to see what everyone's favorite item is and all that. And you know how some pages would get like a comment on it? Scroll down on Hina's one, and there was someone complaining that she's not a romance option. He was like, what the fuck, man? It's just, why? Anything else? You know what, I haven't played Rune Factory 5 in ages. Now that I know that that might be the same voice actor as Junpei, but to be fair, it is rumored, not confirmed, because I can't remember how that character sounds. Oh god, there's just so many things from voice acting. Most of which are things I've not played or watched. She voice acted a couple of Digimon in Digimon All-Star Rumble, which I have not played, but I have heard of that. I'm starting to think that maybe she's not voiced the character, I think. Oh, she voiced acted Nancy in Rune Factory 4 as well. That's the, I guess she technically would count as a nurse because she's married to a doctor and, you know, helps out at the pharmacy and all that clinic. Wait a minute. She voiced Rena in one of the Higurashi spin-offs. Interesting. Wait, Toradora Bento no Go. What, was there like some other spin-offs of that anime? I only watched the original. I didn't even realize there were other versions. Actually, what year was that? Like 2011. Well, she's apparently no stranger to Shin Megami Tensei at the very least, because she's listed as a voice actor in some of their games. She voice acted Resilia in Trinity Universe. I played that game. Very odd game. Voiced Hiyori Saragaki in Bleach. I can't remember who that character was. There might have even been a filler character for all I know, since it's only listed as 5 episodes. And then it's got the best listed Persona 3 FES for Yamagishi, voiced English version, rumored, which is weird. Oh, she actually voiced that Rena in general in Higurashi in the English dub. Interesting. Of course, voice acting in the original Persona 3 as well. Yeah, it's looking more and more likely. I know I'm dragging this out way too long, but I was just curious, and it seems that I was incorrect. I know, she just kind of made me think of Tails from Sonic. She has that kind of voice going on. It's like, could it be? No. Or maybe the rumors were not true and in fact was Tails' voice actress. Probably not. But I don't know, Fuuka's delivery in that line is good to think of that character. Next episode, Phoenix Range Fulfillment R, episode 45, Hot Cocoa Victory. Find demon robots opening and defeat it. And enemies. We'll be going over by 50 minutes today, so we go over ways of preventing Apple Syndrome. Famous. Just famous. Arf. Christmas is over. What's left now is New Year's Eve. It's got the same dialogue. The end of the month is coming up. I wonder what we'll find inside. What it reads, blah blah blah. Let's have a look around first, see if we can find Junpei and Fuuka anywhere. Same dialogue. Oh wait. Go back. I completely forgot all about that. But I wonder if she has anything to say since we came across that document, because it's clearly her that wrote that last document and possibly all those old documents that we found in Thomas. I could see you have no questions for me. You know, it's a neat little background detail you see. You know, technically optional in a way. So you could just ignore the old documents entirely. And they kind of are a bit obscured. You have to go into a specific menu to look at this stuff, which is weird. Because it's not obvious at all. Well, why not? Let's see. Well, we don't need this persona, so why not? What's kind of, ooh, that's actually pretty good. Oh, we gotta wait it there. I gotta remember to do that. What do we get? I'll buy one of these. Well, trade one of these. Just in case, you know, you never know. I would sell stuff to the other guy, but I can't because we'll be here all day. Because I have a bad hoarding, you know, habits. The only thing about billionaires are also hoarders. To the extreme. Except, you know, unlike regular hoarders where, you know, you just have a really messy house full of all kinds of crap. You got a bunch of assholes with a lot of money. And, fuck no better than this. We're all losers. Actually, what can we get from them anyway? Fireflies, yeah. Don't really have that many options, really. It's like you got all these flowers around you, but we can only choose like 4 different things. Now, I can't remember if it was, I think it might have been either a vegetable or flower shop of some sort. I remember reading the newspaper article that someone broke into it, and the owner's response to it had a bit of sense of humor to it. You know? I can't remember how it was worded, but they didn't really exactly get anything from it. Because you're not gonna really get a lot of money from a place like that. And the reason I came across that newspaper article is because one of the co-owners is a distant relative in a sense, I guess. I guess they were like a cousin or something of an ancestor, I can't remember. It seems that they are nowhere to be seen. We'll see them again at the dawn. Nobody here. time for the sun. Hey, you. Akinari seems to be ill. Imagine if that was Samu's voice acting. Like, oh god, what the hell is going on to you? Sorry, if the minds, please stay until I recover my breath. Would you like soap in your mouth? Thank you. Akinari seems happy. Just give me a minute so I can calm down. Akinari's having trouble breathing. And he responds, we just stay at his side as we are now. For Salam, I had some pain, but it's better now. It's calming down, thanks. Akinari smiling. I stopped taking my medicine. That's not going to fix me anyway, right? It just helps for the pain and spasm. What are you thinking? My medicine makes me drowsy and my hands are numb that I can't write anything. I have to finish my story. Yeah, but what about the spasms now? Surely that would be just as disruptive of being able to write. So Akinari is determined. The reason my story is unfinished is because I haven't found the meaning of life yet. I get lost in my writing, erase it, and then don't know where to go next. When we're talking, I have a clearer picture. I can almost see it. Seems like that might be the meaning of life. I'll be writing this book to find the meaning of life. Well, if I do find it and finish the story. I'll get a little more time together after that. Akinari smiling weakly. They should be stronger now. So this voice is in your head. It says, go watch Monty Python's Meaning of Life. Out high and I am thou. I shall have a better life to create the of the sun. Spoilers for that. The meaning of life is... What was it again? It was something like, be kind to people, get a bit of exercise and all that. Wow, that's it. They're like, that was it? This whole movie was leading up to that? It's like, well, no. It's just, let's have a bunch of random specific skits and then just like, have it so it's like, the meaning of life is just generic stuff. It's like, yeah, whatever, And that's the end of the movie. And here are now a bunch of penises. Except they didn't show a bunch of penises at that. But I'm pretty sure they said something about that at the end of the movie. Done, young man's social link has reached level 6. Adding create personas of the sun, I cannot grow. That was a weird ass movie, even by Monty Python standards. The sun is setting. Hope to see you again. Decided to go back to the dawn. It's very fitting you mention the sun, seeing as you are the sun. Arkan.
Hi, how was your day?
4 more days until New Year's Eve. I've been thinking about what I'm going to do on the 31st. I was afraid I might go crazy from fear, but I was wrong. I feel strong, because everyone is with me. I have a feeling at this point that Igus isn't going to show up until after that, isn't he? It's like, oh, she's just, in the lab, undergoing repairs, I guess. So we have to do all the Tatra stuff about it. Since that is the 29th, that means we're gonna be seeing the bad end of this record session, because I'm gonna go for that person, which is why I've got to remember the saving of all that once. Which bugs me, because I don't like saving in the middle of a recording. That's why you don't see me save on screen a lot these days. It's because if the recording screws up, I can't just go back and redo it. I mean, I could save it in another save file, I could do that. I mean, maybe I will do that, just to be on the extra safe side, I guess. Sure, give me a life, and I won't forget that. I'd rather die, yeah. That is just typical of you, Junpei. It's like, what's typical? His hat is too obscured for me to point at something I'd notice. We'll have to wait till tomorrow. Now you got back, what do you mean? What have you noticed? I've got to know. I'm so curious to know what the hell you observed. Right in the book, the fear is an emotion we learn to keep us away from danger. I don't think that you can truly live if you're always running away from danger because you're afraid. By facing our fears, we feel alive. So I mean, fair points. I mean, I was just gonna go on about, there are points where you should, not face. I mean, in cases like, thrill seekers, people who do dangerous stuff because they get thrill from it. That's a bit excessive, You don't need to do that. That's just basically flirting with death. It's like, I always gotta think like things like, like in horror movies, the cat is getting chased by the killer and all that. I don't know. I feel like if I was in that situation, would I run? I feel like I'd be like, you know what? Running's exhausting. Don't know if I could hide. I mean, I am basically, as my mother used to say, creeping Jesus. Because I don't make much noise. Scare the crap out of people simply by my presence of being there without them hearing me being there. So, yeah. Maybe I could, do that. Or I'd be like, fuck it, I'm gonna try my luck, fighting the bastard instead. I don't know, I would go down. Probably not well. It's like, I'm not in the best physical shape, so running doesn't feel like, I mean, maybe, adrenaline is a hell of a thing, Our schoolmates are probably enjoying vacation, probably sitting by the fire drinking hot chocolates. I wish we could do that. I mean, why don't we? Why can't we have a scene like that where we all get together at the end of the year? Have some hot chocolate and discuss the booming apocalypse and what we're gonna do about it. But no. Arf. Junpei. Maybe now we can see your hat clearly so I can point it out. It's freezing out here. Hey, come on, let me borrow your fur. You already made your decision, right? Yeah, I made mine too. I just wanted to let you know. Oh, I saw Fuuka. He's pretty tough. He wasn't like that before, but she's got really strong. Going to her was like that last little shoving. Feels tough, and that's no joke. Spoke to Junpei for a while. You saved me too. Don't worry, dude. Everyone knows what a tough dog you are. Because I was so focused on talking, I didn't even mention it. We'll have to wait for tomorrow. But I'd noticed it in that scene, where he was talking to Fuuka. I was like, wait a minute, how have I not noticed that this whole time? We're 150 odd. Actually, we're 160 odd parts of this list, which is insanity. The vacation continues. And I never noticed it until that scene. Knowing my luck, he's probably buggered off out somewhere, isn't he? It's like, well, we gotta wait till the evening. It's like I keep in suspense. We get the bad end before I even reveal what I saw. He's over there, so we get that. But I'm going to talk to him last, just for the anticipation of what I've observed. And you'll be like, that was it. And that will be exactly what his reaction will be like. It's like, that was not really all that interesting. My schoolmates are probably all enjoying the vacation. We're probably super by our phone, reading hot chocolate. We don't even have a fire. I guess. Oh, don't worry about her. She's being treated as a... She's been being treated for like a month now. Surely she should be ready by now. Read in the book that fear is an emotion. Well, fear is indeed an emotion, but it's also a survival mechanism. It's like you see big, giant, scary killer cat that wants to rip into your flesh. You run the fuck away. Well, actually, could also be a bad thing really to run away. You know, you turn your back on it, you're gonna be in trouble. But you know, if you spot it before it spots you, you know to stay the fuck away from it. In fact, that even applies to the modern day. You know, you're out and about somewhere, you see a freaking cougar or something like that, or a bear. You know, keep clear, keep your distance. But keep your eye on them so that, they don't sneak up on you and you don't encroach on their territory and they're like, you know what? I feel like a bit of human today. Let's knock this bastard out. It's wild how we climb to the top of the food chain because, physically we're kind of shit. People can fight off, apex predators and all that, but, you're more likely to get your face mauled off if you did that without any weapon or anything like that, It's like we utilize tools and teamwork to get to where we are. Now imagine if another species did the exact same thing to the same extent. Those Octopus Man, I know they're fucking suffering. They're probably lying as well, It's like, oh, they expired, they died. Couple of years old now. They are like the jellyfish. They are just reincarnated over and over again, getting smarter each one. That's not really. And the whole jellyfish thing is on one specific jellyfish, and it's less reincarnation and more of it just reverts back to an earlier state, which is still insane. Earth, it is indeed. Behind the crystal smiles is a hard-fought battle. Today, the lights in this toy store that have been on for 50 years have gone down. That concludes our special report. Next, today's news. They closed Toys R Us? No, it can't have been Toys R Us. How long was Toys... is Toys R Us still around at all? There might still be one somewhere. What was I oh god, I've already forgot. It's like I opened another tab, right? And it's like freaking, in Firefox, you get a bunch of news page and all that. I was distracted, like, what is this? Reformed by-election candidate calls for young girls to be given biological reality checks. Like, what the fuck is that? And that made me forget what I was looking for. It's like, did I just read that right? That was, what the fuck is up with that shit? What was I looking up originally for that? God damn it, I've forgotten. I hate when that happens. We gotta retrace our steps. Talking about something about life. And something about jellyfish, but then where did it go from there? I'm struggling to remember. Fuck that stupid article, it threw off my brain balls. playing now. Doesn't it seem like the expression I have been facing? It's like they've all come to a realization. I wonder if everyone's made up their minds. I guess we're going to change to the speech. I guess. What did you have to say, Ken? School is probably all enjoying the vacation. It seems like you're still going on about hot chocolates. God, I can't remember. I hate that there's been so many times where I hear that. It's like something will catch my eye, be it an article or like a YouTube video title, and then I open up Google and then I'm like, what was I gonna search again? Oh, it's so annoying when that happens. Oh, it's so irritating. I can't remember what I was talking about before that. Oh yeah, something about fear, right? Was it to do with fear? Fear, survival instinct, fear. Reminder, go back. You ever do that? You know, you try to retrace your memory by doing the exact same thing you did and try to regain that train of thought. Now I can't think because all I can see is the freaking Google, you know, how they have like different art styles with different things. They got the figure skating for 26. Throwing off my concentration, I can't remember what I was gonna look for. Look at fears and measure we are. I don't think you know. Let's talk about. I remember, but I don't. It was something. Just on about like lions and bears. And, oh my! You know, survival instincts. Like, oh, you know, if you saw that, you know. Do I have to just redo my entire commentary until I remember? I should have just left the freaking Google tab open this whole time so that I could just Google it right away instead of having to open up another tab and see a freaking news article that just draws my attention away and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I'm like, what the fuck was I looking for again? Fuck it. If I remember in editing, maybe it'll come back. But I'll probably forget that too because I probably won't pay attention. Don't give me a lie. I won't forget that. Oh, god damn it, man. You're not even showing us the hat properly, so I can't point that out. So what are we doing today, anyway? Aside from forgetting everything. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe they actually agreed to what they just said. That's why I can't remember. No. So we're hanging out with Moon Guy. We do still have the matching persona, right? Oh yeah, there's also that as well. Good thing that he's at the mall, because that allows me to at least remember that.